Yes, yes. So, how Tangie and I even came to meet each other, unfortunately, but fortunately, we share a similar story. So, my daughter Brielle was stillborn February 5th, 2021. And I met Tangie shortly after that. And you have been such an inspiration on this very long, tumultuous, ever changing journey. And so each year for Brielle's birthday, I try to find some way to like give back to other people. And so I usually do a cake, but like I wanted to do something just a little bit different this year. And it's funny because I was on Instagram and I came across your video, like I think it was your Price is Right video.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. And I was like, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I was like, I'm gonna have people like purchase a book in honor of Brielle for her birthday, and then I'm gonna take those books and donate them to a hospital, and they can give them out to obviously women who have experienced baby loss, stillbirth, things like that. And it was just a very easy like plan. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have any thoughts. Like it just made complete sense. And then as I further dove into it, so her birthday is 2/5/21. And when you add that up, which I had never done previously, it equals 28. And so as I was figuring out how to like how many days I wanted to do, it was like, ooh, February is also 28 days.
Wow. I love it. Wow. And my baby was January 5th.
Oh, so literally, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's a
wow.
few years ahead, but January 5th. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was awesome and it really touched my heart. So, so much so that I asked her, I said, "What was it that made you want to donate the book?" You tell us.
Right.
Man,
I know. So I first of all, I was blessed enough that you shared it with me. I think it was still in transcript uh phase, right? Like
yes,
we kind of discussed the cover,
yes,
things like that. So that in itself was just special and such an honor that like, you even cared about my opinion.
yes,
So
yes, yes. Because
but
my prayer is that it would take people from that pain into the healing. That's my
mhm,
prayer. So,
mhm.
of course, I care about your opinion. Y'all,
Yeah.
look, it was about to be a picture of me on the cover with my belly.
I
Okay.
remember.
Yes. So go
I was
ahead.
like, I mean, that's a gorgeous picture, girl. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't pick it up because it'd be too triggering. Like I wouldn't be
Right,
ready for that.
right, right, right,
And
right.
I love the title and I love the cover. It's literally like it's so perfect and it's very I feel like neutral. So that it shouldn't rub anybody one way or the other, right?
Right.
Um, but yeah, no. So, uh, gosh, why your book? So many reasons. Like, so first of all, I think it was probably, I was around like my second year in, I think, um, from her death. And I still find myself obviously like in this very just like angry place. And I think most people, just as even as human beings, we want a reason for stuff. Like we want one. Like even if there isn't one that's ever going to be good enough, you still seek out a reason. Like just some kind of just something that resonates or some this equals that, like just something. And so I was still just in this very angry place of like, why? Why? Like my first baby, my only child, like 35 weeks full, like basically almost full term. Why? Like healthy, no issues, like why? And when you sent me your transcript and I read it, like from page one, it was like a light bulb went off. And there was just such a sense of peace that came over me. And I was like, this is it. This is the feeling that I've been searching for. And I have read so many books, since that day that have, yes, encouraged me and kind of told me what to look for and, told me, you're not crazy for feeling this way. But nothing that gave me peace.
Mm,
And just a whole different viewpoint and perspective that I hadn't even come across or even been introduced to yet. Like, I've always been a dreamer. And so yours ties so much into dreams and just paying attention to signs and symbolism. And I'm like probably more into that now, like since Brielle's passing than I ever have been before. So
Mm,
that's like huge. And that like really, really like spoke to me. And I remember being super excited to like tell my other like lost mamas like, guys, oh my gosh, like I
mm.
think I just hit the jackpot with this. Like, let me tell you about this perspective. And you don't play it off as like, well, it's because of this and it's okay. Like, you didn't sugarcoat it. You were very, very real. You were very transparent. You were very like, hey, like I was very angry with God. And I asked questions and I asked why, right? Like all of us do. And then God finally told you, like, listen.
Listen, listen. Yes, 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 yes. Pebbles, Brielle, y'all hear this? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it just that I needed that in that moment. And like you could have sent your transcript to anybody. I could have got your book when it was published way down the line, right? But like I remember I was at the hair shop, I was getting my hair done, and you sent it to me and I was reading it on my phone underneath the dryer crying
Wow.
because I
Oh,
was like, this is everything. Like, this is everything. I pay so much more attention to my dream symbolism, just all
mm.
of that. And even though, like, right, our stories, each story, not just yours and mine, but everyone's story, like, are slightly different.
Yes.
And we may find that like maybe your reason doesn't align with mine, but it's the point that it put me on the path,
Yes.
just open my eyes and be open to a different viewpoint and a different perspective. And it changed everything for me. I think even for her, I don't remember what birthday it was, but I remember thinking like the first year or going through that first year after she died, you're just in a fog. You're just literally just kind of going through the motions, just trying to get through each day and find a reason to get through each day.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and the second year was kind of a bit of a transition. The permanency sets in, so it gets real. It's like, oh, this is real. I'm going to repeat this for the
Yep.
rest of my life. Like, this ain't going to change.
Yep.
But how I viewed it and how I felt about it changed. Like, I was able to just love her and not love her through pain because I
Mm.
was loving her through pain.
Yes.
And I was finally able, I've gotten to the point where I can just love her,
And just love her.
just
Yeah.
love her. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Well, first of all, your words tonight have blessed me because what you're saying is an answer to my prayer. That's why I wrote the book. But let me also say thank you for reading it
Hmm.
because I know that was a lot. And I do try to take them from where I was when I was in my I'm Tangie
Yes.
Ambrose joy
Yes.
to so you made it through the joy to the pain.
Hmm.
And I know what you mean about going through the motions because I remember telling my mother that I was proud of myself because I didn't try to kill myself.
Hmm.
Proud of me for that. And that's when she realized, she was like, what? You didn't try to kill yourself. She said,
Yeah.
because for her, she wasn't here. And she said, for her, it was like you were going to have a baby and then you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
She couldn't fathom,
Hmm.
and very few people can.
Yep.
And like you say, each story is different. So my prayer is that even if you haven't been blessed to,
Hmm.
to carry a soul, and then have that soul return to the other side. Even if
Hmm.
you haven't been blessed to experience that and to feel the pain that comes with them leaving before there's understanding. my prayer is that the book can help you go through other problems too, because in everything there are the synchronicities, you
Hmm.
know? Oh, well, I'm happy, girl. I'm happy.
Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
happy. Thank you.
Yes. And it has been
Thank
so good. It has been so good. So I posted the link for the book. It's Brielle's On 4, 4 years old, Unforgettable Birthday on Amazon. And I, again, with the 28, I did 28 books for 28 days for 25 plus 21. And last time I checked, there were only, I think, 9 books left out of the 28, and I post this on the 5th. So that's just only like a week or two, and already like only 9 books left, and um, two down today that are going to be just bought.
I love it. And you
So,
have a private account, so can nobody find you
oh my
anyway?
gosh, it
Because I
says
tried
I
to
put.
share it on my story and I couldn't.
Oh man. Okay, I have to fix that, but
I
I will
couldn't even
definitely have to
share it
fix
with you.
that. I know I
But
have to fix that.
yay, that's good. That's
Yes, so
good.
that's super exciting. And then yeah, I can't wait. I'm hoping that like when I make the donation, I can have somebody with me and take a picture, or just, something just to show, because I'm very also, I want people to know that I'm authentic and always. And
Yes,
I think sometimes it's helpful for people to really see what they
yes,
did, because I know a lot of people are probably like, okay, big deal, I bought a book, like,
right,
okay,
right.
but being able to really see what they're really doing, I don't think a lot of people really understand how big of a deal like it is for you to buy this book, because of the story that it carries, but also the purpose behind it. It's just,
They
yeah,
don't. They
yeah.
don't. Because let me see. I remember after I had my baby, the lady came. Well, you read it. She came in with
Hmm.
a sad face, and I still have the little heart. And they asked me, did I want a picture? And I
Hmm.
said yes. And they wanted to know if I wanted her clothes on. How did I know?
I know.
I know. Like, I couldn't hardly even think. I can't believe now that they asked me these questions. And I
Hmm.
still have the calendar. They
Oh
gave me the
wow.
calendar.
Oh.
Yeah, I had for a long time until I moved. I had all the baby things that were spread around my house. You know how
Hmm.
we buy all these baby things?
Yep.
I came home, the dress that I wore, I bagged the dress and all those baby magazines and all of it in this big black bag and everything, and just put it away.
Yeah.
I had it all for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. And now
Hmm.
I have pebbles. Yeah. Yeah. But I still have those. Did you keep anything?
Yes. So I still have like two weighted bears. I have like a shadow box with her handprints and her footprints.
Yes.
They gave me like a lock of her hair.
Oh,
Um, and probably one of my favorite things, they made a mold of her foot.
oh,
So I have that, which is because I have no pictures of her feet. I was so obsessed with her hands because her hands were just perfect, like just perfect. And they never, while everything else changed, her hands did not. And so I was very obsessed with her hands, and then I didn't get any pictures of her feet. So I'm glad I
but you
have the
got the
mold.
mold.
Yes.
Mm, mm. Well, I would just say, invite her into your dreams.
Hmm.
Invite her into your dreams. Invite her in. And when she comes in, be welcoming. Don't get nervous. Come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because when I was writing this, you remember that's how
Hmm.
it helped me end it when I
Yep.
saw her. So,
Full
mm,
circle. That's also like I loved it. It was just so, things that seemed completely unrelated all came together so perfectly in the end. And it was just like, oh, like I see the big picture. Like
isn't
this is
that
crazy. I even love, and my favorite part, because I still be trying to work on my boyfriend with this, but like I remember you kept asking like her dad, like I want him to have a baby because he didn't want to have kids.
Yep.
and like, I want, come on, like, come on, put it in his head, put it in his head. And then he dreamt of her
Yep.
and named her.
Yep. Yep. Yes. And isn't it crazy that he came up with these names that at the time I was like Pebbles, Rock, Stone, and even
Hmm.
made sense.
Yep.
So that's, and this, whenever I get like now, I pick it up, and this reminds me that everything we're going through in the world right now has come
Hmm.
to pass too. It's all
Yeah.
going to work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Well, girl, you younger than I am. See what happens.
Woo. Getting up there, though, getting up there. Shoot, I'm considered geriatric now. That's crazy.
What? I don't want to ask you how old you are on camera.
I just turned 38 in December.
Girl, how old? I think I was 38 when I had my baby girl.
Hmm.
I was 39 when I had my son. I was
Okay. Okay.
41 when I had my daughter in there.
Yeah.
Young. They have it
Yeah.
60 now,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
Where are
We will
you?
see. We will
Where are
see.
you right now? What's
Actually, I'm funny. I'm in my grandmother's room.
no, but what city?
Oh, Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. I would love if I could be there when you presented the
Yes.
books. That would have been nice. Hmm. No, well, we'll see what we can do. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Janelle.
No, thank you, because without you, there'd be no book.
Hmm. A branch with no leaves. And y'all, you see, she says she liked the cover. You'll understand the cover once you read the book, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It all makes sense. That's why I was like, it just ended up just being just working out so perfectly. The image, the picture, like all of it, just yeah. And I've sent a few like prior to all of this. Like once I saw that it was published and whatnot and able to purchase, I sent a few out. Like I bought I bought some and sent some to some friends. I'm like, you got to read this. Like you don't
Thank
understand
you.
what this did for me. Like you got to read this. Like you gotta.
Gotta
And I
read.
also think it's important for people who haven't experienced it to read it too, because you either know someone who's gone through this or you may come to know someone who's gone through this. And it gives you, you'll never truly fully understand, but it gives you a glimpse, because people only see the beginning and the end. They don't see one that it never ends. For one, they just think they look up one day and you look fine, and they're like, "Oh, she's good, she's great now." I still have triggers,
Right,
I still have sad moments. Like
right.
February 5th, even though like I choose to celebrate her and find joy in that day because I delivered her that day, it's still, I also still know what
February 5th.
surrounds that day,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
people only see the beginning, like you're heartbroken, you're shattered, and then they see one day that you just look fine, and to them, that's the end.
But it's
And
not.
yeah, it's not. It just continues and it's ever changing, which is also something that's been hard to kind of grasp because we look for things to be linear and the same and true straight progression, and that's not how it works.
Mhm.
So, but
And
I think it's a good way for people to get a glimpse.
even when you have another child, it doesn't discount the feelings.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
We would all celebrate Pebble's birthday every year,
Mm-hmm.
so much so that they feel like they know her because it's,
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
And I love that. Like I love when I see like folks who have like older children or younger children and they have such a wonderful bond to their sibling that's, not earthside. And like that's just so beautiful to me because it just shows me, and like Brielle has showed me, that love really truly transcends everything. Like time, space, like,
Mhm. And she loved you because she chose you.
yeah, and that took me a long
Love,
time to see too.
yeah,
That was something that took me probably about some time to figure out too as well. Was like I was always talking about how much I love her, how much I love her, miss her, love her, and then I was like, wait, but she loves me too, and I never looked at it like that.
she chose you. She loves you
Yeah.
too. Yes, loved you. Look at me, teacher mode. Loved you to choose you and loves you now, still with you, even after these years.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Just like my mother on the other side. I've even had psychics tell me
Hmm.
that my mother and my daughter are together.
I love
I
that.
knew, but they didn't know.
Yeah, yeah, I love that.
No, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Like it's just it does. It brings you just a sense of peace. Like I love you, I miss you, can't wait to see you, but I know
Mhm.
you're okay.
I know
And
you.
that's I think I know I'm blessed for that every day. Like sometimes like I miss her and I wish she would have lived. Obviously, that'll never change. But at the same time, there's times where I look at what's going on in the world, like you said, or what other children are going through, and I'm like, she's never had to feel pain, never had to be afraid. Like,
Nope, 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 nope. And you're such a powerful mom. That's what came. I was gonna say person, but mom came out. Whoa, all right, girl. Um, she chose you for a purpose, for the love that she felt. But look what you've been doing in her honor, in her name.
hmm
So you blessed her so that she could feel that love in the womb, and
hmm
now you're blessing other moms.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Because everybody's not supposed to stay. It's like as humans, we think you're supposed to be here for
hmm
150 years. Some people, one day in the womb, 1 week in the womb, 1 day out the womb, 1 week out
hmm
the womb, 1 year, 2 years.
yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's on a different schedule, but we put
hmm
everybody in this mold with life, with success, with everything.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
all of us come for different reasons.
hmm
So I think they chose us. Like my baby chose me. She knew I was going to write a book. She knew I was going to
hmm
pay attention to all these signs.
Yeah.
Probably got together and connected us together.
I'm saying, right?
That was my
I
say,
always
you get
say
down
that,
there,
like
you
they be up
make
there
sure your mother
plotting.
read the book.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So mm,
I don't doubt that for 1 second, especially how we came to have an encounter, like through Stacy. Like, what? I don't
through
even know her
Stacy.
either.
Right. Right. Stacy, that's my bestie. Dr. Stacy, just a
Yes.
girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Stacy. Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you, Stacy. Thank you.
I know, right? Like with that, yeah, she was a part of this too. Like it's just so crazy how many pieces came together and how. Like
Yeah,
it's amazing. Yeah.
it's amazing. Well, thank you. You got to keep me informed of how many books in the
Yes.
end.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. I'm excited.
Where,
Like I said, it's already been a quick turnaround.
if people want to donate a book, where do they send it?
So it comes to my house, and then I'm once I get like all the books collected, then I'm gonna take them and take them to the hospital.
I see. I see.
Hmm.
So I couldn't have my people send it to your house. We can't put your address out there.
It's already on the registry, so
Oh, it's a registry.
hmm
You want to share the registry?
yeah. So it's on Amazon. I have to figure out how to pin the link, but it's public. That part is public on Amazon, but it's Brielle's Brielles unforgettable, which four is FOUR for the four gettable birthday.
Unforgettable birthday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I just created a gift registry. So yeah.
Perfect. I was typing it in and my YouTube video came on where I was saying happy birthday to her.
Ah.
Okay, let me see if I can get it. Brielle's unforgettable birthday. Okay. Maybe send me the link and I'll post it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay. Yes, please, my darling.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
thank you, Janelle.
Thank you. I'm so glad we made this happen. It was awesome. I love it. I love it.
That too. Sending you hugs.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Same to you.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I was gonna start recording, but I didn't see where it was. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'll stop later.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this was good. This was really, really good. So excited to do this.
I'm
So,
excited too. I'm
and it was
excited.
nice to directly talk to you. Like, what?
Yes. Maybe one day I'll actually see you in person,
I know. Oh, definitely. Most definitely.
you know? So, what do you do in real life?
So, medical assistant, and I'm in nursing school right now.
Okay.
Um, I am going to start. This is actually really interesting because I look back and I'm like, wow, like you could have asked me this 3 years ago and I would have told you absolutely not. But I'm going to be starting a new job at Children's Hospital of Colorado as a in the PICU unit, which is the pediatric intensive care unit.
You see that? You see that that's
Mhm.
another synchronistic moment.
Yeah.
See that? Oh my gosh, the love that you will give to all of those little souls. And
Hmm.
the healing for the moms. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And yeah, like I could have told you like if it would have been like a few years ago, I'd have said never. Absolutely not. I'm not big around no dang kids, babies.
Right.
Like, no, absolutely not.
Wow. Wow. That makes me happy.
Yeah. So I'm excited actually. Like I offer obviously a perspective that many parents unfortunately you know,
Yep.
will encounter or may encounter being that their children are in the intensive care unit. That means some
Uh-oh.
die.
Wait a minute. They want me to stop. Oh, I got 9 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Um, yeah,
So yeah.
you will be able to soothe their soul.
Hmm.
And if they're open, you'll be able to really soothe their soul.
Hmm.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. And you might be able to whisper something to the babies that might make them stay,
Yeah.
you know?
Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I'm excited too. You would think that everyone who worked in those departments would be sensitive, but even if you are, it's different if you've never experienced.
Hmm.
And I had a miscarriage and a stillborn, and with
Yep.
miscarriage, they really think, oh, that's nothing.
Hmm.
You know, with a stillborn, they can kind of tell. Or if you carried your baby to term, because mine was 6 months and
Hmm.
5 days,
Yeah.
you know. Mm. Well, thank you for doing that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
All I'm telling you, it's her. It's
her.
her.
It's her.
Yeah. I'm better because of her. So
And I'm better because of Pebbles. I got it.
yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Has she ever come in a dream?
Once the first year once, but nothing since. She's stubborn. She goes to everybody else's dreams,
But not yet.
and but not mine. Not
Not
mine.
yet, at least. I think Pebbles I think Pebbles came because I was having such a hard time finishing the book,
Mm,
you know, and because I still didn't have clarity on why all those flowers were coming because
yeah.
I was like, what are the what?
Hmm.
You know? And she came and I felt her little birthmark. I was like,
Hmm.
and it's interesting because it brought forth how many minutes I got? It brought forth tears first,
Hmm.
like in my sleep when I hugged her and I said, "What's that on her stomach? Your stomach?" And it's my birthmark. And she just bounced off with her long
Hmm.
self. And then the voice said, "Don't worry," because I was like, I didn't know she had a birthmark on her stomach. And the voice
Yeah.
said, "Don't feel bad because you wouldn't know because she was taken away from you."
Hmm.
It brought a whole new set of tears.
Yeah.
So it felt like another cleansing. And then when I woke up and I remembered my vision.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a never ending journey,
Yeah.
never ending journey. But every time a psychic talks to me and they come through, she or my mother, the person will say, tells me to talk about the book more.
Mm.
So thank you for this. I feel funny talking about it myself all the time because it's like, you know, Tangie trying to sell something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you didn't even know that I was doing this. Like, I kind of just sprung it on you, like, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm doing this. Like, I didn't ask you. I didn't say, hey, what you think? I'm about to put your book
No,
on a registry and have a bunch of people buy it. Like, I didn't even tell you.
nothing. And
So,
when I
yeah.
saw it, it made me cry. Okay, we got 6 minutes. I'll let you give the closing remarks.
All right. So just all in all, I hope everybody gained some insight just from us discussing our stories in general. But also, I hope you feel encouraged and wanting to buy the book, not just because, Tangie or she's like the most amazing person, but because you think that because you feel like this book is going to bless you and help you bless others, or, however that works for you. Because honestly, it literally did something for me that no other book has ever done, and I needed it. I needed it. And even if you buy the book and you don't quite open it yet, then I promise you there's going to be a time where something's going to speak to you and you're going to open it and you're not going to regret it. You'll never regret it. You'll be like, why didn't I do this sooner? But you won't regret it. So she'll share the link if you guys, like I said, I think there's like 9 books left to purchase. If you would like to purchase in her honor, that's great. If you want to purchase just to purchase, that's also great because you can't go wrong. Like no matter which way you go, you can't go wrong.
Which way you go? Yeah. Even if you just want to find out why the title is a branch with no leaves.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah. You won't regret it. It's just, it's amazing.
You're amazing. Thank you.
It's you.
Thank you. Thank you, Janelle. Oh, Janelle Brielle.
Yes, which I actually, so fun fact, her name, I went through quite a few different names, but I wanted a name that meant fighter. And I looked up like names that mean fighter or whatever, and Brielle came up, and her name means warrior of God, is what Brielle means.
You know what that is. Another synchronistic moment,
Oh,
right?
yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Mm. All right, my darling.
Yeah.
Have a good night. Can we talk again soon?
Absolutely. Wouldn't
Nice
have it any
talking
other
to you
way.
face to face. Okay. Good night.
Thank you.
Ma. I
Ah,
love you, Janelle. I love
I
you,
love
Brielle.
you.
And I love you, Pebbles. And my
I
mom.
know. Thank you, Pebbles and Bree.
Yeah.
Love you both.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Mm.